And while some say goodbye across the Bay Area tonight, an awful lot of families have been reunited with their loved ones.
Most of these soldiers are home to stay, but others, well, they only have a short leave before returning to dangerous duty, as Fox 13's Warren Ellie reports.
Late Friday, after 2 bone-numbing travel days and no sleep, Master Sergeant Steve Valley is back in his family's arms again. He's missed his 15th wedding anniversary, but he's got 1 day home for each of those years before it will be time to say goodbye all over again.
It feels great. I get 15 days of doing nothing. Finally, I'll get to babysit my own kids instead of 20 or 50 or 60 other kids.
In Baghdad, Valley is the top sergeant, the babysitter, for a high-profile public affairs unit that's put on hundreds of televised briefings about the war and Reconstruction. He works inside the sprawling palace that was once a symbol of Saddam Hussein's power. His bosses think so much of him that Valley has done countless interviews with worldwide media. He spoke to Fox 13 via satellite last May, frustrated at all the stories the media was ignoring over there.
Over 2,000 elementary schools that the coalition has renovated thus far. We have opened over 240 hospitals throughout the country.
Back home in Bradenton, Valley's young sons are giving him a workout while he adjusts to civilian life again, like driving.
Cars coming up to pass you, that's a no-no in Iraq. I mean, you don't know if they're good guys or bad guys. To drive here on I-75 is, all right, they're coming up. All right, it's okay. You're looking in the mirror, looking at the overpasses, listening for loud sounds.
He's home just in time to see the huge anti-war demonstrations in New York.
That's what makes this country great. I don't have to agree with it, but I'm there to protect their right to say something that might make me very mad, but that's democracy at its greatest. We're fighting, and our soldiers are giving the ultimate sacrifice to something that we may not agree with at all.
Steve's wife, Lauren, is so glad to have him home, but she worried.
In the back of your mind, too, you're always wondering if he's going to come back the same person. Is this going to change him, his personality? He's only been home a day, but so far he's same old Steve, and it's great to have him home again.
Thanks.
Warren Ellie, Fox 13 News.
Once Sergeant Valley's leave ends, he'll have 4 more months of duty in Baghdad. He says he'll miss his family for the holidays, but hopes to be back home by late January or early February at the earliest. How tough it must be to say goodbye all over again.
Well, you can see the sincerity on all their faces, too, how they're going to appreciate the short time they'll have.
I hope he enjoys every minute of it.
Yeah, we do.